Maryland. And Tyrell Biggs' life is that he's been clean and sober. This fight, Riddick Bowe, Tyrell Biggs in the black.
He definitely wobbled, Dan.
And Riddick Bowe wasting no time.
Yesterday he has never, good left hook and retaliation by Tyrell to finish him. He said he finishes very well.
Well, all of a sudden you can see short.
Right dead in his tracks.
See some blood coming from the nose of
Three of his fights. But what the Bowe assault did do, Dan, was it got footed and getting into a little bit of a trading contest, and that is not to his advantage.
Several times. It's a weapon he's going to need if he has a chance to win. Well, this was the kind of action we were hoping to see. First 10 seconds of the fight. Our Newman, Lynn, Carter, and Al DeVito.
Just needed one official to count to 10, Dan, but
Bowe misses.
Even though Tyrell has bled from the nose on at least.
Inside a minute here. At times in his career, Biggs has had a very sharp jab. You see how...
Just shooting the jab like he did right there, Dan. He's a converted southpaw, and you would expect with a guy who's been turned around would have power.
To the body by Biggs.
And an uppercut on the inside by Tyrell. He has fought back very well.
We're coming to the end of round number 1 here in Atlantic City. Stay with us. In the second round, Bowe got in a telling shot early. It looked like Tyrell Biggs was in with a left hand, and from then on, it was a pretty even round.
Very well.
There's a good solid
corner. He'll be looking for that right hand now, Riddick. Use your left.
Biggs in the black trunks, Riddick Bowe in the white.
And another outstanding as he brings it back so low after he uses it. And when you're in with a man who a terrible, terrible flaw.
There is Riddick displaying a great deal of emotion. I'm sure that's on the outside. Oh, there's a good left and left. Scored big that time for Riddick Bowe.
As long as Tyrell, he must dictate the pace with the jab. Keep a punch there by Riddick Bowe, and another right, and then came up top. Good combination.
Well, you can see that was a conscious effort to the body by Bowe.
Both eyes, and I believe a little bit over the eyes. Strength and power like Riddick Bowe has, that just has to...
Oh, there's a good jab.
Well, bothered by the nose. It may be broken, and he may be having trouble breathing through.
Now Bowe goes, forces.
Riddick started to clown a little bit and make some faces at Tyrell, and he wiped the bring up, Dan, is Tyrell's tendency to cut badly. And
Tyrell Biggs is not doing a very Riddick Bowe. He's taken repeated hits to the head.
And he's also waiting too much.
Come on out.
Tyrell Biggs in the black trunks has to initiate.
There's an attempt at an uppercut. Oh, there's a shot to the back of the head by Tyrell Biggs.
When the other man turns away like that, Dan, he has a right to punch him.
And there's Tyrell Biggs' father, James. He got Tyrell started in boxing. He fought in school and in the Army. And by Biggs is missing. The one by Bowe landed.
I started to say, Dan, both 225. That only when you see Frank Cappuccino, the referee. Two huge men.
Coming up on the 30-second mark. Jab, rather, of Tyrell Biggs is effective in flicking out there. Riddick Bowe is hurt. Riddick Bowe is hurt. Riddick Bowe saying, come on in, but there was no doubt that he was hurt. Biggs making a fight of it.
Let him out.
Been on the short end of this fight up to this point. Closed the third round with a flurry. And
solid right hand, and I think Tyrell was even surprised by the effect because he's not. And he fudged in Riddick Bowe's corner. Good jab. Oh, good right hand that time.
A lot of movement being shown by Biggs, but it's been Riddick Bowe.
Riddick just pushing him around the ring. Dan, we should note that's really about the first time Rock Newman, Riddick Bowe's manager, changed this ring by adding an extra turnbuckle. And that clearly is today, Tyrell Biggs, is to his fighter's advantage.
We'd like to remind our ABC stations that at the end of this round, you can hear Frank Cappuccino.
I was thinking right now, Frank, I'm tired.
Hand partially blocked by the glove, but some of it.
And I think I see blood is Tyrell Biggs. That is the cut that we talked about. The first opened again terribly against Tyson. Well, and the more desperate.
Yep.
Tyrell Biggs really has been.
Riddick Bowe appeared to hurt Biggs, and it was low, Alex.
And we should point out that to his amateur fights with Teofilo Stevenson.
And ABC station. Tops have ended in 4 rounds or less. He's gone to the 8th round twice. And we're now here in the 5th. But that was another good sign.
And he seems to me, Dan, to have started a little bit slowly here. I mean, this for taking your time, but constant pressure, punches to the head and to the body, and the effect of the nosebleed and the cut.
Couple scoring jabs.
Final. Very, very little coming back from Tyrell right now. Yet just talking about surviving, now the ropes come into effect. Desperation punches a fight. A round, I'm sorry. Bowe is accepting those clinches.
Fighter Alex, who was able to muscle his way around the ring. This fight. And there, well, it's on television.
Yeah. It didn't appear too excited about it.
Family watching this fight.
His father has been described as a man who never...
His son feels exactly the same way.
Good stiff jabs by Tyrell, but...
Of an effect either.
You see Riddick there dropping his arms.
But if you had to 23, I don't think you'd have much trouble.
No, but right now in the win, he looks a little bit tired. Tyrell.
Dear Thompson.
Honey?
Harris. I'm Dan Deere. Up to this point in time, and a good right hand by Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe, with the exception of the 3rd round, where Tyrell Biggs landed. The fight to this point has belonged to the younger Riddick Bowe.
Rounds. Only the 3rd going to Tyrell. Tyrell's rally at the end of the round, but I still gave it...
Stop punching, Bowe. Come on, man.
One of the things that Eddie Futch has been, he's not the classic right-handed bomber that you would think. And you can see, Alex, he is making an effort to use it more.
Reluctant when he first took him over as a pro. 2 by Tyrell.
Taking it.
And he didn't react well there, Dan. If you're looking for... I mean, he didn't look shaken or close to going down, but he didn't react well. And didn't cover...
Wild right hand by Bowe, sails over the top.
For being a strong puncher. But as he moves up to the highest levels of this division, he...
Than, say, Tyrell Biggs, who found himself in the ring with Mike Tyson after what?
A little bit, I think, very smartly so. Some cynics believe that Dan and Shelley Finkel realized that Tyrell was just never going to be today. They pushed him into it after 15 pro fights.
Around the left eye.
Ralph Sid, but of the 2, Tyrell has the much greater problems.
You can see that it's beginning to swell close.
Career since he won a world championship as an amateur and he ever got it in the past. He says he's the best condition he's ever been. May well be true.
And the great Meldrick Taylor is here and a good friend of Tyrell Biggs.
Also from Philadelphia, and so many of whom, Holyfield and Meldrick, and today pound for pound.
And Mark Breland was on that team who got all the attention.
With his 3 straight losses, and it just kind of thing for Tyrell to come over here today and try to root him on. Counter right by Riddick that just missed. I mean, it landed, but it just missed. See Tyrell trying to counter with his own right there, and he missed back.
Is Riddick Bowe, Alex, pressing the fight?
But I think if he'd been able to continue coming out, work the body, I think he could have gotten Tyrell out of here by now. He got a lot of places in this fight where he could have laid down, and he has an opponent. He may end up being an opponent, but he has a lot of heart.
Bowe pushing Biggs up against the rope. Biggs. Riddick Bowe and Tyrell Biggs are going at it here. Bowe is comfortably ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, there really has been a lot of meaning.
Scheduled for 10 rounds. Oh, there's a good right hand by Riddick Bowe. Took a shot as he did there.
You know, we've criticized Riddick for waiting, but
Another good stiff left hand by Bowe.
and we've also criticized Tyrell for not taking. Nothing like a couple of solid power punches.
An attempt at a left uppercut that time by Bowe's favorite combination is the left hand, the jab, followed.
Tyrell can get away with carrying his left so low.
Yeah.
You'd say it's shooting the jab from there.
Good combinations, and right now Tyrell Biggs up against the ropes.
And if Riddick Bowe is as good a finisher as Eddie Fuchs to get Tyrell Biggs out of there.
An overhead chopping right hand.
Fifth, stop this fight right now. You see the official from the commission up in the ring post.
Here in the 8th round. And Rock Newman goes right, and Biggs still down.
I think Dan gave everything they had
Here in Atlantic City, Riddick Bowe.